For years, there have been calls for more diversity in the tech industry. A recent study shows little progress. Black professionals make up just 5% of the tech workforce and 3% of executive positions. Carter Evans introduces us to one tech entrepreneur tackling the industry's issues head on.
If the tech talent pipeline isn't working, we decided that we were going to rebuild that pipeline.
Michael Ellison knows firsthand how difficult it is to break into the tech industry. He grew up with a single mom in rural Maine and was homeless at times. But he excelled at math and was encouraged to study computer science in college.
I was sitting in a classroom spending 30 hours to complete an assignment that kids standing next to me were taking, say, 2 to 4 hours. I just felt like I wasn't smart enough to major in CS.
He dropped out of the program after his freshman year.
If you're an underrepresented minority, if you're coming from a low-income background, the system's not designed for you.
He says one of the main problems is that underrepresented minorities are more likely to attend computer science programs with outdated classes and limited resources. Ellison eventually got his degree and worked with startups that focused on tech education. One built a training program for companies like Facebook, Google, and Netflix called Codepath, and he realized it could also fill in the gaps in college curricula. Now, students at 60 schools nationwide can take courses on the industry's most in-demand skills like app development and cybersecurity.
I wanted to be able to learn mobile development for iOS because I feel like that's a great skill to have. Today is a panel and we have some people in the industry talking to us.
We just finished up with lab. We discussed the assignment for this week. And it looks like we're going to build a clone of Instagram. I think it's looking pretty good.
Codepath also helps prepare students for their first tech job interview. More than half of those in the program are minority or first-generation college students, including 20-year-old Fazia Alibiosu, who studies computer science in Maryland.
I was hooked. I really was, because I learned about Android development, which is something my school doesn't have courses about. And I also got to talk to people who are already in the industry, like Android engineers. It's been so helpful to know what companies are looking for, especially when you don't know any computer scientists in your life.
Carter Evans, San Francisco.
Ellison says a black computer science student at Codepath is 43 more times more likely to be able to get a job at one of the most competitive tech companies.